Once we strain all this out, we'll transfer it over into two 32-ounce mason jars, since again we made enough for 8 enemas. 8-ounce coffee concentrates equals 64 ounces, 1/2 gallon, and we're going to get that all into 2 mason jars so that we have our coffee ready for the next 2 days essentially. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't come out to an equal 1/2 gallon of concentrate because we've lost a lot of the water in the boiling process. So we're going to reconstitute it with some water to get up to our 1/2 gallon each, or 1 quart each in each mason jar. So we'll top that, put it in the refrigerator. When we're ready to do an enema, we will show you. You'll take 8 ounces of that coffee, and then you'll add 24 ounces of water per enema. Now, of note is when you take your coffee concentrate out of the refrigerator, at the bottom you'll see some accumulated what looks like coffee grounds. Those are not coffee grounds. Those are the actual palmitic acid salts that you need to help produce glutathione S-transferase, the enzyme that we talked about. When you take the coffee out of the refrigerator, make sure you shake that thoroughly to get, you can see right here at the bottom, there's that dark ring of accumulated palmitic acid salts. You need to make sure you shake it up really well so that those salts get into your coffee enema. Okay, now that you've seen us properly prepare coffee concentrate for the next 2 days of enemas, we're actually going to show you how you now utilize that coffee concentrate. We produced 1/2 gallon of concentrate. Here's 1 quart. We're going to take 8 ounces. You'll take 8 ounces of this coffee. Let me get the top off here. We're going to pour the 8 ounces right here into our enema bucket. So there's 8 ounces. The bucket has calibrated levels already engraved into it. So you can see that we put 8 ounces of coffee in now. Now we must put 24 ounces of water into the bucket to create 1 enema. So the ratio is 8 ounces of the coffee concentrate, 24 ounces of water. You heat that up to body temperature, and then you apply the enema. But what you want to do before, here's your tube. We've got to get the air out of the tube. So we unclamp it. It's clamped right now. We have to unclamp it, and you will see that gravity will actually feed it in as you lower the tube. You can see it coming up right now, right here. Let's take this back a little. There's some water in it. Now, as you lower the tube, gravity is naturally going to feed it in. You can see it coming up. And we want to get all the air out of the tube. Once it's up to the tip, as you can see it going right there, we re-clamp the tube shut. So now we've got coffee in our bucket. We've eliminated all the air, which will prevent the patient from cramping. And now we need to lubricate the tube. You're going to lubricate the tube. We use apricot kernel oil here at the clinic. You'll lubricate the tube essentially up to the first 6 inches. And then you'll lubricate yourself. And then you insert that tube, the entire 6 inches, and you'll lie on your right side with your knees towards your chest. That puts your intestine into the most relaxed position. You lie on your right side, knees towards your chest, and then again, You'll put the bucket up on a shelf 18 to 24 inches, or you can just hold it above you 18 to 24 inches. Once the tube's inside of you, once you've lined on your right side, the bucket's above you, you release the clamp. And again, gravity will feed it into you. Once the bucket is completely empty and the coffee's drained into you, you will re-clamp it shut. And you'll sit and hold it for 12 to 15 minutes. At the end of those 12 to 15 minutes, you get up, you walk over to the toilet, sit on the toilet, take out the tube, and release your enema. At first, a lot is going to be released, but it actually is going to come out in 3 to 4 different ways. So you need to be able to sit for 10 minutes to release everything that you put in.